I decided recently to purchase one of the Epiphone Dave Grohl DG 335 guitars. While I was waiting for it to arrive, I saw a really nice Epiphone Gold Top ES-335 Traditional Pro for an excellent price. I couldn't pass it up. I had sitting in the shop a MojoTone handmade 335 wiring harness and a set of Seymour Duncan Seth lever pickups that were just aching for a new host guitar. Stay tuned for a future video. The guitar arrived and I was really happy with the quality for what I paid. The guitar I purchased is basically brand new. It still had the plastic covers on the pickguard and the pickups. The finish on this guitar is stunning. If the only color guitars came in was the gold finish used on gold top guitars, I'd be a happy man. I think I have at least 7 guitars of various makes with this finish. In this video, I'm going to do something a little different. I've created a chart that compares the Epiphone guitar to the guitar it is replicating, the Gibson ES-335 DOT. This way you'll see what you're getting for the price and what you're not getting by buying the Epiphone versus the Gibson. For the sake of not boring you to death, I'm only going to focus on the differences between the two. Starting with nut width. The Epiphone guitar's nut width is 1.692 inch and the Gibson is 1.695 inch. The fingerboard material on the Epiphone is laurel, and on the Gibson it's rosewood. Dropping down to the body, you'll see that there's a difference in the wood that the two guitars are made of. The Epiphone is primarily made of 5-ply maple for the top, the back, the body material, and sides. On the Gibson, it's made of 3-ply maple, poplar, maple for the same parts of the guitar. The body finish is a big difference. The Epiphone has a gloss poly finish, and on the Gibson it has the original gloss nitrocellulose lacquer finish. The neck pickups on the Epiphone and bridge pickup are both Alnico Classic Pros, and on the Gibson they're calibrated T-types rhythm and lead pickups. Now, here's where huge differences. The price of the Epiphone brand new is $549, and for the Gibson, it's $3,499. I don't know a lot of people actually, to be honest with you, that can afford the $3,499. I mean, that's probably a once-in-a-lifetime bucket list guitar purchase. At least it would be for me. Looking at the used market for both the guitars, I was able to pull data on 62 orders of all the Epiphone 335 guitars that were sold in the last 30 days. They sold in condition from good to mint and ranged in price from $299 to $473. For the same period of time, for the Gibson guitars, there were 1,225 orders, and it sold in good to mint condition, and the price range was $1,910 to $2,800. My observations about the guitar. The acoustic tone on this guitar, while not plugged in, is basically incredible. It has a very warm sound that can only come from a hollow body guitar of this size. I love the feeling of the neck. It's easy to play. I found fret rock in one place on the fretboard, and that can easily be fixed. The fret edges are smooth. I've read in forums that a common problem with this specific model of guitar is fret problems, but problems that can be fixed. It is a very solid guitar to hold. The balance is great, and the guitar is neither too light nor too heavy. The tuners are typical Clusen-style Epiphone Deluxe tuners. They just work. Plugged in, the pickups are warm and booming. I really appreciate the neck/rhythm pickup and the clean sounds that it can produce. The bridge has a really nice bite to it as well. As I was playing, the first thought that came to my mind was, I need an Epiphone ES-335 in shitty condition to use as a mod platform and leave this guitar alone, because I can't find anything wrong with the pickups or the circuitry. This is a beautiful guitar that is a great bargain and plays well above its price point. If you'd have to sell one of your children to ever get the $3,499 for the Gibson guitar, then this is a very economical way of still having the experience.